Welcome back to the continuation of my top 5 shinies from each region series. Last time we did Hoenn, and now we are off to the Generation 4 region Sinnoh. Throughout this region, there aren't very many shiny Pokemon that I like, but I was able to find at least 5. Some of the color schemes and concepts with some of these shiny Pokemon I just do not like, but with the ones I have chosen for my top 5 shiny Pokemon from Sinnoh, I can definitely say so for myself. These are some of the better shiny Pokemon in the Sinnoh Pokedex. Without any further ado though, let's get right into this list. With this Pokemon being the overseer of the Distortion World, I can definitely say this Pokemon has an overall pretty scary appearance, living up to its reputation. Its shiny form also lives up to its appearance when it comes to being a ghost-type Pokemon. When I see shiny Giratina's light blue color scheme, I am reminded of the paranormal, and I have to say, that stuff really intrigues me. I also do not know what it is, but any ghost Pokemon I see with that ghostly blue color, I get attached to it for some reason. Another shiny ghost Pokemon I love because of that ghostly blue color is Spirittoon. This Pokemon calls out spooky, having 108 spirits trapped inside of it due to some misdeeds it did over 500 years ago. Seeing that light blue aura definitely reminds me this thing has ghost-like features, along with being one of the creepiest Pokemon there are around. Once again, I really like these sorts of creepy features, and the whole spooky and paranormal aspects of Spirittoon really intrigue me. Not to mention, I really want to find out more about what kinds of spirits Spirittoon has inside of it, and the misdeeds it did to get itself sealed away. Honestly though, this color scheme with ghost Pokemon is just pure genius, and I hope that Game Freak continues this trend for more generations to come. More light blue. Although this time it isn't a ghost Pokemon. Shiny Shaymin is probably one of the best light blue shinies I have ever seen. With Shaymin also being one of my favorite legendaries, it wasn't that hard to make it on this list. Shaymin's color scheme of sky blue honestly feels like it matches perfectly with its sky form. The sky is blue, Shaymin's shiny form is blue. It's a perfect match in all honesty. As for land form Shaymin, its shiny form reminds me of playing bluegrass, and I have a lot of family members who actually play bluegrass. I've always loved the sound of it, and seeing shiny Shaymin reminds me of that, along with the awesome nature features it has added to it. I know this number 2 Pokemon may be a strange pick, but I honestly have to go with shiny Piplup. The reason this Pokemon is so high because it is actually one of the first Sinnoh shinies I obtained. One day, I was just restarting my Pokemon Pearl version, and I just happened to get a shiny Piplup. This is one of the Sinnoh shiny Pokemon I have the most nostalgia with, and not to mention, I love the lighter blue color scheme of it, and the way how it looks similar to a lake being reflected by the sun. It just looks like something that you would find in clear water. Not to mention Piplup is just adorable when it swims, and penguins are some of my favorite birds. So Lopunny is my favorite Sinnoh Pokemon and my favorite shiny Sinnoh Pokemon. Ever since Generation 4 was released, I have really liked Lopunny. I can still remember when I used my action replay to make my Lopunny shiny and performing in many contests. I always thought that shiny Lopunny was the perfect Pokemon to perform in contests with, and I won so many contests with her. Other than contest stuff though, my inner anime is about to kick in, because shiny Lopunny reminds me a lot of Gasa Yuno from Mirai Nikki, and I have to say, that was probably one of the best animes I have watched recently. Shiny Lopunny has that cute innocent look just like Yuno, and when you cross them or make them angry, they can get very violent. Shiny Lopunny will always be one of my favorite shinies of all time. Well, that pretty much wraps up my top 5 shiny Pokemon from Sinnoh. These shiny Pokemon are all amazing in coloration and nostalgia. What kinds of Sinnoh shiny Pokemon do you guys like though? Share them with me in the comment section below. Remember that if you enjoyed this video, to be sure to leave a like and share this video with a friend. With all that being said though, I've been Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for more Pokemon content.